Most people think wealth is loud. Luxury cars, designer clothes, exotic vacations posted online. But real wealth rarely looks like that. In fact, the people who are truly building money often don't feel rich at all. They're too focused on making smart decisions, saving, investing, and building systems to notice how far they've already come. That's because real wealth doesn't arrive with a celebration. It arrives quietly. And if you recognize some of these signs in your own life, even just a few, you may already be on a financial path most people never reach. Here's what no one tells you about getting rich. It usually feels boring. There's no sudden moment where everything changes, no notification that says you made it. Most of the time, it looks like restraint. It looks like patience. It looks like choosing future comfort over short-term pleasure. And that's exactly why it works. You spend intentionally, not impulsively. You don't feel the need to impress anyone anymore. Your spending has a purpose. You've built a lifestyle that costs less than what you earn, not because you're depriving yourself, but because you've redefined what enough actually means. That gap between income and expenses isn't deprivation, it's freedom. It gives you options. It gives you breathing room. And over time, it compounds into peace. You think years ahead, not weeks. Instead of chasing fast money or instant wins, you've shifted your focus to consistency. You understand that real wealth is built slowly, through patience, discipline, and time. You care more about steady progress than dramatic results. Market drops don't scare you. You keep showing up. You let compounding do the heavy lifting. Most people never stay anywhere long enough to benefit from this. You do. You've built financial breathing room. Quietly, you're no longer living on the edge. You have money set aside that you don't touch, not to show off, not to flex, just to protect your future. Unexpected expenses don't send you into panic mode. A bill, a repair, or a setback becomes an inconvenience, not a crisis. That calm is a powerful sign of growing wealth. Your income increases, but your lifestyle stays grounded. As you earn more, something interesting happens. Your spending doesn't automatically rise with it. You don't feel the urge to upgrade everything just because you can. Instead, you direct the extra money towards savings, investments, or long-term goals. Most people inflate their lifestyle the moment they get a raise. You resist that instinct. That resistance is one of the strongest predictors of future wealth. You've stopped measuring yourself against others. At some point, comparison lost its grip on you. You no longer feel pressure to keep up with coworkers, friends, or strangers online. You've realized that most visible wealth is either debt-funded or temporary. You're building quietly on your own timeline, according to your own values. And that makes you immune to FOMO, marketing traps, and peer pressure. Money no longer dominates your thoughts. When money is tight, it consumes your mental energy. Every decision feels stressful. Every expense feels heavy. But once systems are in place, automated savings, stable habits, clear priorities, money fades into the background. You don't obsess over every dollar anymore. Your finances run quietly while your attention shifts to bigger questions about life, purpose, and time. That mental freedom is a massive upgrade most people never reach. You value time more than appearances. Instead of chasing more things, you've started protecting your time. You're willing to pay for convenience. You say no more often. You leave space in your schedule. You stop glorifying being busy. That's not laziness. That's financial maturity. You understand that money's greatest value isn't status, it's freedom. You take ownership instead of making excuses. Perhaps the biggest shift of all is how you talk about money. You don't say, "I can't afford it." You say, "That's not a priority right now." You stop blaming circumstances and focus on what you can control. You make intentional choices instead of emotional ones. You work with constraints instead of waiting for perfect conditions. That mindset puts you back in the driver's seat, and once that happens, progress becomes inevitable. Here's the truth. If you've noticed even a few of these signs, you're not just getting by. You're quietly building something durable, something that doesn't disappear with a job loss, a market crash, or a bad year. Real wealth doesn't announce itself. It grows silently, patiently, and steadily. And if it doesn't feel like you're rich yet, you probably are. Just quietly.